Hi everybody, happy Thursday from Needleworks and Olive and 2U Studios right here in Winter Park, Florida. I told you all that I was going to be going live a lot more in the group, and I think you've seen evidence of that. There's a lot going on, and I want to make sure that you are always up to date on all of the things happening in the shop. There's been a lot of changes lately, and a lot of fast moving things. So I want to make sure that you are up to date. Now, I've got to figure out what is going on. I cannot see your comments, so I'll have to respond to comments after the live. I need to do a little bit more research on that. So I apologize. I can see people are here. Hi, Lydia and Michelle. But I can't see comments until afterwards. So I'm going to find out more about that. Maybe I need to have my iPad here with me so I can respond to comments. So I apologize. Please bear with me. I'll get it all figured out. Hi, Tara. I was just saying I can't see comments. I can see you're here, but I can't see actual comments. Anyway, a lot of stuff is happening in the shop, and I've got a whole lot of brand new stuff, and I wanted to make sure that you saw it because the sneaker peekers have been doing their thing this morning, and that's a good thing. I actually, if you go to the website, there's actually a graphic there with some of the new things up for today, but I wanted to make sure that you see all the things because I've been so excited about what we have in the shop. I cannot contain my excitement. So first of all, let me tell you, the podcast on Saturday is going to be great. It's going to be less of a shop update and more of a guest spot. I've got Jamie Mayfield from True Knit Circular Sock Machines and CSM Supplies that's going to be with me on Saturday, and she's kind of a rock star in the CSM community. So I was like super happy to snag that big fish to have her on the podcast on Saturday. I cannot wait. I had a call with her yesterday to meet her and learn more about her so that I could really develop some good questions. And I think you're going to love it. Even if you're not a circular sock machine person, even if you're not a sock knitter, I think it's absolutely fascinating and it's good information, and I think you're going to love it. And as you always, you can watch live on Saturday at 9:30 in the morning. But if it's not convenient, and it's not for some people, you can absolutely go back later. So I post the video, it's up there, but it's in its more polished form sometime on Sunday when I'm actually able to get the show notes up and all the information up. So you definitely want to see it. It's going to be great with Jamie Mayfield. So I'm very excited about that. But in the meantime, I have got new gorgeous yarn for you that you're going to absolutely love. So Christmas is right around the corner. We've got a Christmas update this week that I'm super excited about. So I'm going to show you what we've got. So first of all, well, maybe second, because I talked about the podcast, right? Second of all, the shawl that I posted to tell you I was going live is one that Mary St. John Nielsen knit up. It is the Spring Thing shawl by, and I don't know how to pronounce this, so correct me if I'm wrong. Is it Espace Tricot, Espace Tricot? I took French in high school, but apparently my French is not so good, so I'm not sure how to say that. But anyway, that is the Spring Thing shawl, and it was knit up using Hard Candy Christmas, which is in the shop right now. Hard Candy Christmas. We have it on fingering weight and DK weight in the shop right now. And there it is. It is beautiful with all the traditional colors of Christmas. But that shawl that she did is titled Spring Thing. And if you look at it, it does not read just Christmas. Like, that shawl is so at home any time of year, and particularly in the spring, but you could wear it anytime. So it's not one of those patterns that you're going to knit up and feel like you're pigeonholed to only a very short period of the year that you can wear it in. And it's a super easy pattern. So if you're a newer knitter or maybe a knitter that doesn't have a lot of confidence yet, it's a great pattern for you. Very accessible, very easy to attain and achieve. And this is the yarn. This is Hard Candy Christmas. Now I'm going to tell you, all of this is in pretty limited quantities. So I don't want people to be upset because I sold out, but it's probably going to sell out, which is good for me, but I want to make sure you get what you want. So Hard Candy Christmas, and I'm going to keep that close because the other two that I have for you, well, the other two of these yarns, I've got more stuff too, but the other two yarns that I'm going to show you perfectly coordinate with Hard Candy Christmas. So we have Run Run Rudolph, which is this beautiful, almost candy cane striped yarn, again on fingering and on DK. Run Run Rudolph, beautiful, beautiful shades of red. Look at that deep red there. It's almost like a spindle prick red. And then you've got the lighter shades across it, which goes great with Hard Candy Christmas. And then also we have Go on Green. Could you like anticipate that green was going to be the next one? Go on Green, which again is this sort of candy cane stripe with the various shades of green. So I'm going to hold them all up together so you can see them. They are indeed the perfect trio, but all of these also work really, really well on their own. They totally stand up on their own, or I just cover myself up there. How's that? They work well together. They work well on their own. They're perfect. So here's the thing. You could absolutely pair any of these with any of our green minis to make sock sets, or red minis. We've got two different greens here. Or you could use, let me get my labels right. There you go. Or red in DK or fingering weight, depending on what you select, to make perfect little sock sets. There you go. There's a very Christmassy sock set. Or you've got, let's do this one. There's another Christmassy sock set. Or you could choose either the red or the green or both to do a sock set with Hard Candy Christmas. And we've got DK or fingering weight, perfect. And this one right here, all of them, but this one especially, I've got that pattern up, the picture that Mary knit up, perfect. You could wear it any time of year. It doesn't read solely Christmas. So that is fresh in the shop, and I'm already seeing orders go by. So I don't know how long it's going to last. I recommend you snag it super quick. You can make your own sock sets, or you can select to use it in any number of patterns. But I love these colors. I'm just like all excited with them. Don't they look super cozy and wonderful? All right, that's number one in the shop, but I got something else to tell you. I debuted this at our following retreat at Barnsley. We have a tradition of debuting things at the following retreat before, and then we bring them into the shop as a whole. And I've been dying to do this for a while and was finally able to do it. We finally have the Doodle Decks from Pacific Knit Company, the Doodle Decks. So, and I'm working on my cowl. I left my cowl at home this morning though. I'll try to bring it Saturday to show you on the live. If you're not familiar with Doodle Decks, they will change your knitting life. So the idea of them, it is endless customization with one pattern basically. And I'm going to clarify that for a minute because it can be a little confusing if you've not heard of these. Basically what these are, I should have brought my demo deck out. I didn't. I'll show you one here. Basically what these are they are micro charts in a themed deck. I can't show it to you because I can't open it. But each of these cards has a color work chart on it. And then what you do is you mix and match your color work charts to create a custom item. So you can do a sweater, you can do a beanie, you can do socks, you can do a cowl. So at the following retreat, we did the Autumn Doodle Cowl, and we all got to choose different charts to put in our cowl. Like right now, I'm working on some acorns in mine, and then I might put some like coffee cups. There are pumpkins, there are all kinds of things. So I have the basic doodle deck, which you're gonna want, the autumn doodle, which is what we're working on right now, those of us who went to Halloween. We have the winter doodle deck, and I had spring and summer. One of those sold out, but there's more coming. And if you watch about the Doodle Decks at all, they just released, and by just, I mean just a couple days ago, the Botanical Doodle Deck and the Valentine 2 Doodle Deck and the Holiday 3 Doodle Deck. They are awesome. They're on their way here. So they're all on the website, ready for you to order, and you're gonna love them. But wait, there's more, lest I sound like late night television. What we did, they also offer the patterns. They are brochure patterns, so they're super simple. We've got the standard cowl. It comes in 5 different sizes. This is DK weight, 5 different sizes. We've got, they're so versatile. The top down socks, 6 different sizes in fingering weight yarn. each of these has the multiple sizes. And then the DK weight beanie, again, in 6 different sizes. So these patterns are $5 a piece, which if you calculate all the sizes, you know, sometimes you have to buy multiple patterns to get multiple sizes. That could be almost $30 worth of patterns right there for $5. And you can see on the back how you put the charts together to create endless customizations. So I'm going to be expanding our offerings. They've got so many Doodle Decks. In fact, I'll say it here. I can't say it on the podcast. I sent her an email yesterday because I'm hoping to encourage her to do a Scotland Doodle Deck. She's done some destinations. She's done Paris and she's done a travel deck, none of which I can get my hands on yet here in the States. But I'm hoping to encourage us to be able to get those and then add a Scotland one because we're going to Scotland in 2025. So anyway, the Doodle Decks are awesome. Look at all the customizations. They loved it at the following retreat. I'm working on my cowl. I'm loving it. And now I've seen the holiday sweaters and I'm going to have one of those because of all the colors you can do. They're absolutely beautiful. Y'all, if you're doing comments, I can't see them. I don't know. I bet you are because people are really excited about these. I've got tons of these. There's more up here behind me. And I've got some of these. These are free on the website. I can ship it to you. My quantity's not right. I'm going to run out because the quantity didn't get changed because I was handing these out at the following retreat. But it basically tells you how to doodle, how to do it. So it's really cool. So Doodle Decks are here. I've been so stinking excited about these. And we offer quite a few of them, but I'm going to be getting more in the shop, including the ones that are on the way, including the Botanical and the Holiday 3, I think it is, and Valentine 2. So anyway, super excited about the Doodle Decks. I'll have my cowl on Saturday to show you my progress. Yes, if you were at the following retreat, I have made progress. So I'm super happy about that. So Doodle Decks are live in the shop right now. Don't miss them. Okay, one more thing that's new in the shop that, again, I'm super excited about. Again, I've wanted a while to bring this in, and now they are here. If you're a sock knitter, you're going to want to pay attention to this. We now have the Soulmates sock yarn, and it's special, and let me tell you why. I've got multiple colorways, more than what I have here to show you, so look in the shop. So these are from Freya, and here's what's beautiful about this for sock knitting. You get 2 identical gradient, let me turn around so you can see, 2 identical gradient balls, you get identical socks. No more guessing, no more wondering how it's going to knit. You're going to get 2 identical socks out of this Soulmate sock yarn. How convenient is that they split it up for you? So you know, you just knit them and you get it. Now you could have fun with it. If I were knitting these, and maybe I will, you could have fun. If you don't like matchy socks, you could do one from the outside and one from the inside and have like reverse gradient, which would be super fun. I'm going to quote my friend Mary Nielsen, who talks about socks and says, it's a sock in a shoe, usually under a pair of pants. So you can absolutely afford to have fun with them. And so I might be tempted to do one from the outside, one from the inside, but alas, they're created so you can get 2 identical socks from them. And how fun are those colors? For you purple people, I've got like 3 different varieties that incorporate purple. I'm just saying. Super soft sock yarn. And it is sock yarn. It's not a single ply. It is a sock yarn. So it's going to work really well for you. I've read reviews. I've heard about these super soft socks. They're worth it to try it out. I think you're going to love it. So I've really wanted to do that. Now this is just to whet your appetite before we get our self-striping sock yarn in the shop, which I'm super stoked about. So just to recap real quick, Hard Candy Christmas, Go on Green, and Run Run Rudolph right now in the shop in time for Christmas. Speaking of Christmas, y'all can't see it. I said this yesterday, but I'm looking at all the stuff getting boxed up for 12 Days of Christmas and 8 Nights of Hanukkah. Monica just peeked at me. She just peeked at me and did a little elf chuckle. So anyway, this is in the shop and I'm seeing orders go through. So now is a great time to order so you don't miss out on it. I'm just saying. And then don't forget, you can always pair it with an Alcott or Hawthorne Mini, depending on the weight. We've got weights in Play-Doh and in Twain, perfect for sock yarn, perfect for shawls and all that sort of stuff. So there you go. And then your Doodle Decks. Remember, orders over $150 get free shipping. And if you're a member of Olive Ship Club, you get free shipping then too. The features, we're over 50% sold on the features. Monica is sending those out. I don't have one of those to show you. It's electric from yesterday. We had several of them. I want to say 10 or 12 of them. And we're over 50% sold out. They're super fun. You might remember that's that natural looking sock yarn. Sure, thanks. I have an assistant. My assistant's going to bring me one so I can show you. They are natural colored yarn, but they've got the neon neps. If you've been watching a lot of the UK dyers, they've been doing this now. How fun are those neon neps? I love it. And we've paired them with some great, great colors to bring out that neon look. So yeah, they're great. How fun is neon? I'm just saying. So it's all right there for you. You can still snag a couple there's some left in the shop, not a lot left in the shop. So I wouldn't recommend waiting. And every single one of those, I've instructed Monica on her shipping. Every single one of those is getting an extra goodie. Some of which are getting really big extra goodies. Can I just say that? You might be surprised at what you're getting. But everybody's going to get an extra goodie. Some of them are bigger than others. So anyway, those are the features in the shop from yesterday. Okay, I might be out of breath. I did mean to bring my cowl to show you, and I forgot to do that. But also yesterday, I shared a pattern. I can't remember the name of it. It's a Stephen West pattern. I want to say dot rays, but that doesn't sound right. Something similar to that for the Freya shawl balls. Beautiful. And I've got another pattern in my back pocket that I want to share next week for the shawl balls that you're absolutely going to love. Absolutely going to love that. So all the fun stuff going on in the shop. Thank you so much for being here. I appreciate your support. Things are rocking in the shop, hopefully. So we'll get everything shipped out to you. And then Saturday, I'll do a little mini shop update, but we're going to be focused on Jamie Mayfield from TrueKnit and from CSM Supplies. Like I said, even if you're not interested in owning a circular sock machine, for me, it was, it gave me a thumbs up because I put my thumb up. I didn't mean to do that. For me, the circular sock machines were like a mystery, like they scared me. I was really intimidated about them until a friend, Mary Nielsen, sat down with me and demystified it. And then I ended up getting one, which was kind of an accident. But I'm really glad I did. Not really an accident. I had to order it. But they're interesting. Even if you don't want one, even if you're not a sock knitter, they're interesting. And Jamie is a lot of fun to listen to. She's so approachable and so accessible. And that will be a super fun interview. So you don't want to miss that. And then I've kind of put it out there like as a soft launch. In January, we're going to be doing a solely socks event right here at Needleworks. It's going to be for sock knitters, for sock crankers. We're going to have a self-striping yarn bar going on. It's going to be all about socks that day. And it's not going to be just in Needleworks. It is January 25th, I think the date is. Don't quote me on that. I'll post it out there. But we're going to be pushing out and have more space than just Needleworks to accommodate everybody. I think we're going to offer a lunch option. It's going to be an all-day event. We're going to offer a lunch option and have it brought in and catered. So there will be a fee for some of that, but you'll get things for your fee. It'll be definitely worth the value. We always try to make it worth your value and worth your time. So all kinds of fun stuff going on. And I'll tell you, we had so much fun at Barnsley. We did finger knitting. And if you've never finger knit, it's a lot of fun. I think we're going to do a class in finger knitting here at Needleworks in the near future. All kinds of fun stuff on the horizon. So there's your sneaky peeky on Friday Eve. It usually goes live on Thursday morning, so I want to make sure that you have access because Saturday, as I said, it's going to be a truncated shop update, more about our guest, but we'll have all kinds of things to chat about, and I'm looking forward to seeing you. Thank you so much for your support. It's so good to chat with the Yarny U's. I hope you have a great day. Enjoy the weather. I'm loving it. I was actually cold last night. Like I had to put on a sweatshirt in the house, which was absolutely nuts. I was absolutely chilly. And if you're catching this at the end, I recommend you go back and watch the whole thing because I show all kinds of new stuff in the shop and you don't want to miss it. So if you're joining us at the end, it's going to be in the Yarn I Use. You want to catch it from the beginning. And thanks for being here. It's always so encouraging when I go live to have y'all show up. I really appreciate it. All right, everybody, have a wonderful day. Let me know, as usual, if I can help in any way, shape, or form. And I'll see you in the Yarn I Use. Take care. Bye.